If you've been following me for a while, you'll have heard me talk about spiral thinking. It's 3 very common behaviours that combine together to hold us back from our true career destiny. The third element to spiral thinking is the Jonah complex, a little known title but a very common behaviour trait. If we're meeting for the first time, I'm Churchill and I'm on a mission to help women grow from self-doubt to self-confidence so they can take their career to the next level. I was always my own worst critic. Truth is, some days I still am, but I've learnt tips, tricks and strategies to make sure that my mindset and my confidence is in the right place so that I can achieve my own career goals that I've set for myself. I've discovered ways to banish imposter syndrome and the Jonah complex and step out of my comfort zone. As icky as that might feel, it's where the magic happens and it has to be done. And it's these strategies that I share with you. If you've got a question or comment, please leave it down below. Thumbs up is always appreciated. And of course, for more like this, please subscribe to the channel. You'll probably be familiar with the concept of hitting rock bottom, where that's going to spur you on to try harder, do better because you don't want things to get any worse. So this concept of hitting rock bottom, it might be that you actually do hit the rock bottom, or it's the fear of doing that spurs you on to try harder and get better results for yourself. Maybe you don't have to actually hit rock bottom. In other words, it's the fear of hitting rock bottom, the fear of failure. You might have recognised when you've done that in the past, or somebody famous has. Athletes traditionally hit a very bad patch and then go on to succeed very, very well. But what most people don't recognise is the opposite of that phenomenon of hitting rock bottom also exists in every human being ever. And this concept is the fear of being better than you currently are, greater than you currently achieve. And the fear of actually becoming better and shining brighter is such a scary concept to some people that they'll play themselves small, keep themselves down, keep themselves ordinary. And in other words, that is the fear of success, the exact opposite to the fear of failure. And that's the Jonah concept in a nutshell. In exactly the same way the fear of failure prompts you to go up, the fear of success will keep you down, keep you in that comfort zone where you're nice and safe. And the fear of success is probably more difficult for us to get our heads around because who wouldn't want to be successful? But actually, for most of us, like I say, staying in that middle ground, you're not rocking any boats, everybody's nice and safe, everybody knows what to expect. That's where we are most comfortable naturally as human beings. We don't want to rock the status quo. So let me tell you something else about the Jonah complex. It's often triggered when there's a significant change in your life. That might be something like a career change, a promotion, maybe going and setting up your own business. A marriage or a divorce can set off Jonah complex. And then of course there's events where you're on trial, if you like, an interview perhaps, or a presentation where you feel like people are going to judge you. Now it all starts to make a little bit more sense, because these situations do start to crop up questions in your own mind. What if I'm really not good enough? What if I can't cope on my own if you're going through a separation? What if my business fails? What if I am doing leads me to have an extraordinary life? That might sound appealing, but also extremely scary. Will my friends think I'm too big for my boots? Will I lose all of the comforts of my current life? My friends, my family, will they all disown me because I'm showing off, if you like? Those examples are all where Jonah complex can kick in and start to keep you small, keep you where you are. It's the fear of the change itself, what will happen to you and your life if you reach out for these things. That's what keeps you stuck in this safe middle ground. It stops you from taking opportunities and it keeps you ordinary. And once this has all happened, your Jonah complex then starts throwing questions in, which makes you doubt why you even wanted the ambition in the first place. You wanted the promotion or the business or the divorce or the marriage. It starts to say, well, what did you need that for anyway? You probably wouldn't achieve it if you tried. So best not to try anyway, because then you don't look like an idiot. Oh, the fear of failure. Have we got a cycle? The fear of success leads us directly to the fear of failure. That's why it starts to be a spiral. Add into those two things that little voice in your head, which we'll talk about in another video, and there you have your spiral thinking. And I like to call the outcome of the spiral thinking the killer conformist, because that's what we end up doing. We end up saying what we think people want to hear. We dress how we think other people think we should dress. We play down. We don't show off our authenticity and our uniqueness. We just try to fit in, and there's that word again, be ordinary. And then the final effect of all of that, of course, is our self-confidence starts to diminish because we're playing small and we're not trying to be anything special, be ourselves, just keeping small, keeping safe. If any of this is ringing bells for you, I've created a free guide called Get the Results You Need. I created it specifically to help you with your next interview, presentation or meeting, whatever you've got coming up, because I know firsthand what it's like to go into those situations with your self-confidence at an all-time low, and you know you're not going to perform the best that you could. So this guide is designed to help you in 10 different ways boost your confidence before that presentation, interview, meeting, whatever it is, so that there's no knees knocking and you can give it your everything and put your best foot forward. So I hope that will help you. There's a free link to it right below this video, so go ahead and download that and do enjoy it. Let me know how you get on. Of course, I really appreciate your feedback. It helps me bring the stuff you're looking for, and it helps other people to find my stuff as well. So always appreciated comments and questions down below. Thumbs up, again, always appreciated. And for more like this, please subscribe to the channel. In the meantime, go and download the free guide. Remember that you are amazing. You have a fantastic week.